So here's the property. It's about noon. The wind's kicked up a little bit. Got a little bit of wind here today. So this is the structure. Nice thing about the structure, it's got power. So if you were to build out here, you could put a temporary power line in from the street, set it right over here, take down the structure. Anyways, it's about, I walked it off 70 by 60 feet where you could build a place. The property line comes right up in here where you see that red, orange little guy. This is a state line. Sayusala National Forest is on the other side of the stake. See where it says National Forest? So all those are big, huge trees, about 150, 200 feet tall. Whew. So I'm gonna just walk around the property, show you a little bit about it. This is a well, it's about 30 feet deep. I would either redig this well deeper or go and build another well. So it's got the components, got electricity out to the well. What we want to do is check this out. This is kind of a quiet area, really nice big open space. I did some cutting on some branches earlier today. The 1.16 acres needs a little bit of cleaning up, but goes back about 200 feet that way to that big tree that's on my property. Those two big trees are my property right here. All these are very tall trees. So it's got a beautiful canopy. A person could clear this area. So we got Doug fir trees. I would keep the trees and just get rid of the shrubs, the small trees. There's a redwood tree right here. It's beautiful bark. A lot of Doug firs. Some of these rhododendrons right here are really huge. Normally they're about 5-6 feet, but on the Oregon coast here in Florence, rhododendrons really grow wild. They grow pretty tall. So just a few little natural flowers. I got to take care of a lot of the ivy. They recommend putting goats on the property and corralling them around ivy, and they'll clean up the ivy. So this structure was built a long time ago. I never touched it. Built back in the 50s. So there's a nice little trail right here that goes to Kleewax Lake. I'm going to kind of go around it. Right in here is a septic. So I obviously need to do some trimming in here. But for the right person, just a little bit of trimming is nice. Here's a redwood right outside where I might build a house and have all these trees in the background. So beautiful, beautiful area. So that trail right through here goes to the lake. That's Kleewax Lake. And Kleewax Lake takes on the second most amount of fish hatchery fish. So they're stocking that fish. The second most stocked lake in Oregon is 15-minute walk from here. So I got some old lumber just sitting around here. But this would be a great space for maybe a pole barn. Take down these big trees. Pole barn would be great for this spot. Second garage. Maybe a small shed. The property, we'll just walk it real quick to the end. So this is the third entrance to the property. So right down here is a Girl Scout camp. It's called Camp Kleewax. And my property line is right here. Can't hardly see it, but there's a red stake right there. So from here to that telephone pole way down there, it's 510 feet. So this is a beautiful Saturday, 21st of April. It's about 65 degrees out. Beautiful sunny day. You can hear some of the cars in the background, and actually they're quads. There's a sand dune 5 minutes from Sayusala Dunes. So lots of peace and quiet out here. So let's drive into town. I'll show you how close town is. A lot of people try to get away from the city. This is perfect. It's like 3 minutes from the city of Portland, or city of Florence. I really like this area. It's a very quiet area. Neighbors are great. So, take a little ride in my Fiat. What's great about this is you will get a little wind in Florence, so it would be super windy on the coast right now. But right now we have no, I mean, it's a breeze coming through here, but it's not bad. So I want to show you the first entrance. It's really kind of cool. So there's 3 driveways. So a person could build a pretty good sized house here, have a double or a triple wide manufactured home. And of course it's really quiet street. Neighbors just put in a big place. This is a 3-acre lot. I think it went for $310,000. But that's what Florence is like. A lot of beautiful trees. The coast always has obvious fresh air from the ocean, and lots of lakes. My family's lived in the area for 25 years, and you got lakes, you have the ocean, you have the Sayusala River, all the salmon fishing you could ever want. September, October, November, there's salmon fishermen all over the place. You got trout and bass in the lakes. There's all kinds of mountains to climb. Eugene is the next biggest city. It's about 50 minutes, an hour away. So, beautiful little road, well maintained. A person could stop right here and take a 5-minute walk to the lake. The lake behind my place is very long, so you could see it on the map. Anyways, median home price in this area is $250,000 to $300,000. There's $294,000 last year. So a lot of nicer homes back away from this road. There's a couple of off roads here. A lot of nicer homes in the neighborhood. There's 5 minutes from here, there's $1 million homes. So there's some simple houses along the road. So this is how far back you are. We're about almost a mile away from Highway 101. So from the bridge, I'll show you the bridge. So it's literally about a mile to 101. So Honeyman State Park is about 400 feet to my right. So that's 101. So we got a really nice gas station right there. They do the no additive fuel. So if you have a quad, you don't want to put the additives in your quad. If you have a boat motor, you don't want to have all the additives you get at the normal gas station. So this is, now we're about a couple minutes from the city of Florence. Light industrial. So it's really a nice drive to the city. It's only 10,000 people, and a lot of people go south for the winter, so I guess it's not really a city. It's the town of Florence. So here's one of the big things, the adventure sand rails. So you can go on, it's almost like an open air bus. You go right here to the South Jetty Dunes beach, and 2 minutes you're right on the dunes. You pull out your quad, and this is one of the largest areas on the west coast for sand dunes. So there's a lot of campgrounds around here. So we're coming into Florence, and it's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful day in Florence. Nice hotel for your guests. What I really like about it is, look at that view. So there's a better view here, the top of the bridge. Brand new reconstruction of our bridge. They've been doing this for 2 years. They're just about finished. They're basically resurfacing all the concrete and fortifying the bridge. I guess the bridge has been here since the 50s, so kind of hard to see. But here is towards the ocean. It's just a really nice, right here it's called Bay Front. I'll drive down that real quick. But so that was about 2.8 miles from this point to my property. So Florence is a great town for all kinds of entertainment activities. One of the challenges in Florence is there's just nowhere to live. So my property is, I think, well priced. In 2005, my property was sold for $125,000. I'm asking $159,900. So right under $160,000 to get a 1.16 acres. It's got a well, it's got power, a structure you could get rid of or you can build on. So this is a beautiful part of the town. It's called Bay Street. They have a lot of car shows. They have a lot of shops. A lot of real cool shops. A couple of bars. If you've ever been here, Riverside's really great for sandwiches. And then they got Travelers Cove. So, yeah, we have a lot of car shows, a lot of motorcycles, and just really beautiful historic area. I'll take you through to got a Moe's. Moe's is a kind of a little bit better than fast food, medium range seafood. Really nice seafood place on the edge, but the city of Florence is major tourism for the West Coast because of all the shops. It's got a beautiful little dock here. A lot of ships, boats, and big parking spot. Anyways, great little town. If you're interested in the property, give me a call, 541-999-5588. Thank you so much. Ask for Mark. Bye-bye.